Okay, I think it's time for day 14 of blueprints. Let's do this. Let's get it going. We are having combinations of short days and long days. Alrighty. How's everybody doing today? You can certainly let me know in the comments how you're doing. Love to hear from you. Okay. Let's go choose our outbuilding and let's make it a good choice today. An informed choice today. We've learned some things. Okay. We don't have items to trade, so we don't need this. Schoolhouse is cool. Schoolhouse is cool. I like that. Hovel is also cool. I'm not really sure which is going to be better for today. 8 classrooms. We've only seen classrooms 1 and 2. And there seemed to be some clue information in those classrooms. So as good as the hovel would be, I think I'm going to do the schoolhouse. I want to see some more classrooms. Okay, if we get a shovel, we can come out here and dig up some earth. Good to know. We don't want to turn we don't want to turn the valve off because that's doing one of our flames. All right, so this might be a classrooms day. Might be a classrooms day. Hallway, get ourselves a key. Certainly. And straight on through. Library, we could read the book. We don't have a gem, so we can't do the walk-in closet. Pantry, we could get money. Let's do the library. Less common floor plans while drafting in library, so we might. And we've got a book to read. A sightseer's guide. The third largest city in Fen Ares and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Oh, an underground bazaar. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memory long after you leave her. Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Aegean canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Yeah, so you got tropical plants, Reddington in mountains. Yeah, that's nice. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. LXX Missurvey. I'm going to write that down. Elix X It's a special breed of holly. Unique to Reddington's Mountains, and that's we've seen this holly pattern over the during the entryway and over in a couple other places. Like I think in the cathedral and places we've seen it. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son, Lionel Epsom, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and a tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Arenda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Airy's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Okay. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Remington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Redington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Redington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar, but don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Redington's Central Railway Station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have all been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Redington. Okay, and we have this map. Okay, so the map is showing Angel Tower, blah 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 blah. I'm trying to do like a rough of it, and I'm not doing it justice. That much is for sure. Does that say? I think it's Burroughs End. And then we've got the Tins are tenor fork or something like that. This is, we've got Mount Holly over here, and this is the Mainway Station Bazaar. Over here we've got Mount Palma and Featherfall. Keep, something like that. I did a really bad job with the map. Really bad job with the map. Was it done? Yep, it was done. Okay. Again, just checking that there's no extra treasures up here today. Never seems to be, very unlikely, but you know. My time is less limited than my steps and keys and gems and other resources. So if I spend a little extra time, that doesn't kill me. All right. We have yet to do the freezer. We're going to have to do the freezer at some point. Don't want to do it now. Plus 1 key for each bedroom in your house. It's going to give me 1 key because it would be the only one. We're going to do the conference room. Requires a gem. You don't have a gem. I'm going to take the guest bedroom with the extra fee because there's also advantages to having bedrooms. We might give us stuff that's based upon having bedrooms. And look, it gave us a gem. Not a bad deal. We already did the library. This would give us another key. Commissary. Then gives us another gem. and a way forward. I have an itchy nose right now. I don't know why. Just an itchy nose. All right. It's the classroom. Sure. Well, then we only have one doorway, but we'll do it. Okay, it's the grade 1 classroom. We've done this. Now, can you find the difference? So if it's a difference in the pictures, I did write down the pictures from the class, or the grade 1 classroom. Well, they're completely different pictures, so I don't think it's about the pictures, because in the previous grade 1 classroom, it was picture a spiral stair and picture of 4 stars and diamond pattern. Eat the apple. It's the same color code as last time. Oh, I didn't look up. Wait a minute. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is written as is on its side like an infinity symbol, and then 9 and then 10. Really not sure if that means anything or not. Parlor. Yes, we'll do a parlor. Because observatory will cost us a gem. I don't want to spend a gem right now. I want to get more. So. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Could be true or false. Would be okay. The blue box is true. So if this is true, they're well. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Well, this box contains the letter U. There is no letter U in this statement. This is got a U and a B. So blue could be true. Black could be true. White could be true. Okay, first of all, blue has to be true. The reason why blue has to be true is because the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Well, the gems are in one of these three boxes. All three boxes contain letter B. So this is a true statement, which means this is true, which means the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Must be false. Huh. Okay, wait a minute. That's true. Oh, this is false. So if this has to be false, gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U, and that's false. So they can't be here because this contains the letter U. Can't be here because that contains the letter U. So must be here because this is the only statement without a letter U. I don't know why I thought that was tricky for a moment. It's not really. Ooh, secret passage. We've not had a gem when secret passages come up before, so let's do it because it's going to lead to another room. So it's not really dead endiness, and it's a room of a color of our choice. Oh no, we've done secret passage before. I just have to remember to pull the correct book. Don't just go willy-nilly pulling this book. So green, our bedroom. This could dead end us. Red rooms, gold sink. So bedrooms are purple. Hallways are brown. Green rooms are green. Shops are gold. Okay, so shop. Okay. And then the red rooms, dead end, dead end. Green rooms could be a greenhouse. That would suck. That would end our day. I didn't see blue as a choice. So it's got to be one of these colors. You don't want a red room. A gold room, if it's this one or this one, is not bad, but it could be this one, which would dead end us. Because we have no other doorways. Could be shortest day yet. Could be shortest day yet. Hallways guaranteed to give us somewhere we can go. I'm going to do green room, and if it's the greenhouse, maybe we haven't been in the greenhouse before, so I'll do green. Okay. Oh, we get a choice of 3 green. Can't do the cloister. I can't afford it. Could do aquarium. Could do corridor. Aquarium. Let's see. We could go over here. Corridor costs us a gem. Let's do aquarium. I'm not sure what to do with these dioramas. There's a dig spot because it does count as a green room, so it has a dig spot. And let's try to go over here. Okay. Pantry. Pantry's good. Eat an apple, get some coins. Classroom, it won't dead end us. Will require a gem. Probably grade 2 classroom again, but we might need to do a grade 2 classroom before we can get to grade 3, so we'll just suck it up. Yep, it's grade 2. Eat the apple. We've done this puzzle. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8 on the side, 9, 10. Yada, yada, yada. Yep, that's the same as last time. Can you find the difference? I cannot. pretty sure those were the color rules from last time, right? Yeah, they were. Okay. Dining room is good, because then we can get to the foundation. And look, they even opened the doors for us, because those rooms already existed. So it's just like, yeah, doors are open. I don't think there's anything to pick up. Yep, I'm not missing a trunk or anything. All right. Foundation. Is there a shovel around here? There is not. Commissary. Ooh. Bedroom. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna dead end whatever we do. I don't want to spend my last gem just yet. So we're gonna do a useless bedroom. Oh, coin purse. This is why we chose, because we knew the spare room wouldn't have nothing, but bedrooms sometimes some extra items, and like that coin purse is extra. And it didn't really cost us fee because it gave us 2 feet. And now when something gives us a benefit for bedrooms, we've got 2 bedrooms that it will give us a benefit for. But now we're relying upon this doorway right here. We keep getting ourselves into a situation. I blame you. It's all your fault. We keep getting ourselves into a situation where we've got one doorway that is our last and only hope. I do have a key. The one and only key I have. I don't want a dead end. Yeah, I don't want a dead end, so we're going to spare room. Don't be locked. Okay. I don't want a dead end. I do have a gem. Okay, I could observation over to here, or I could pull over to here. Let's pull over to here. Because pool will give us 1, 2 doorways. Observation only gives us 1 doorway. So we need 2 more ways that we can go. At some point we're going to have to drain this pool, I think, in order to do something. I'm guessing. That might become a doorway or something. Locked. Okay. Oh, here we have some shoes. Some running shoes. Please don't be locked. Okay. We could get ourselves a key. We can... Okay, dead end here. We don't have a gem, so we're not doing this one. So we are dead ending. So we can take these 3, or we can chance it on 2 items. Let's do this and get the key. A key and a gem. And a coin. I don't know what the items would be, but if it didn't include a key or lockpicks, we would be done for today. Okay, come on. Now, you come over here. You've got this one and only doorway. How do we keep doing this to ourselves, folks? Use our one and only key now. I have one gem. I don't want the commissary. I guess I will do the chapel, because that gives me 2 more doorways I could go through. We'll try to go down. Locked. Mailroom package. Patio, and it will spread gems. And we could go back to the aquarium and pick up gem there. Sure. Is it going to give us a shovel? No. There are dig spots. Well, a dig spot. But no shovel. And this door requires an access card. And we don't have an access card. So does that mean we're done? I don't consider that a productive day. Because this is locked, right? Yeah. This is not a productive day because I don't think we learned anything new. I don't think we drafted a room we hadn't drafted before. I don't think we got new puzzle information. Oh, wait a minute. There was I'm going back. I realize I'm wasting steps, but I'm going to run out of the day before I run out of steps. It said it would spread gems in the green rooms. Is this not a green room? So should there not be a gem here? Spread gem in each green room. Well, the patio is a green room, so isn't there? Why is there not a gem? I really feel like if it's going to spread a gem in each green room, it should include itself because itself is a green room. Unless that gem is spread underground, under the earth, where I need to dig it up and I don't have a shovel. I'm guessing we're done. Is there anything more to learn here? What does it mean? Can you find the difference? I really don't know what that means. Secret passage. Here, let's close it and pick a different room. I walked through the aquarium. I did not pick up a gem. I'm going to go back. I've got plenty of steps, but I want to understand. Did it not spread green gem in all, or gem in all green rooms? And does that mean that there's a gem here? I don't have a shovel. Be nice if there was some way to always have a shovel or always have a sledgehammer or whatever. Well, shovel in particular. Okay. The estate defeated us today. It defeated us. I'm going to make a wish. I don't know what it does, but we're going to do it. And I've got plenty of extra steps, so just... I am like positive there was not a shovel, but I'm going to check for one anyway in the schoolhouse. Because I'm desperate. Desperate people do desperate things. No key, no shovel. Within a timely manner. Manner spelled like the residence, not like, yeah. M-A-N-O-R versus M-A-N-N-E-R. Wow. I really beefed it today, folks. Yep. Nothing here. Okay. We're gonna call it a day. Well, that was a architect's villa. 5 drafting rooms. Okay. Total rooms 21. Rank reached 7. Steps taken 49. Items found 2. We're We're ending day 14. All right. I'm sorry that was a somewhat disappointing day. Easily skippable. I don't think we achieved anything. I got to get out of this slump. Yeah, I got to get back to more productive days. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye.